Yo, 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 welcome to Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre. And here's the Bench Monster.
Benchmonster. Coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Body weight's up. Let's see, hold on a minute. We got updated the, what are we using here? OBS Studio streaming software. It was updated, so it's doing a little flashing, a lot of different things. See, we got like some different fonts. It's all uppity up, looking pretty cool. Yeah, body weight up, not even trying. 100 degrees out every single day, and it's hard to eat food when it's that hot, isn't it? Ashley, you'd agree.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
all
so
you want is like ice cream Slurpees,
snow cones.
Snow cones.
Yeah, and
sure.
yeah, 305 pounds. I know I said I was keeping under 300, but I was walking along today and I said, man, I feel kind of heavy. And sure enough, but things are going good. Body weight is doing good. I had a CT scan. I don't know if I told everybody, on my abdomen. So we're going to see the size of the hematoma that they left in there. And today I got a call from Dr. Kevorkian, the guy that tried to kill me. And don't roll your eyes, lady. Don't you roll them. I will stab him out with this pen and show it to you. Anyway, he called me up and tried to be my buddy, and you know how it goes. And he was expressing concern and whatnot about the hematoma because he thought they'd taken it out. I tell you what, these doctors are just not on the same page.
That's like, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's like a bad dream or something.
Like, they have these records. Like, how do they not? I don't know.
I don't know either.
What's the point of having medical records and files that like can be pulled up on a computer if they're not gonna like look at them and share them? And I don't know.
Hey, like my Westside hat. Is that pretty cool? I wore it once.
I bought that for you.
I know. I keep it flat because Louis would want it flat.
It's a cool hat.
It's a cool hat. It's one of my favorites. What else should I say? Oh, I want to start off by, I saw this in an email that was sent to me. There was no video attached to it, but I have spoken with Gus Breathwich, who is the president of the WABDL, World Association of Bench Press and Deadlifters organization, and that's where I started May 17th, 1997 in Springfield, Oregon, in a local mall. And I bench pressed a 407, a 440, and a 457, and missed 473 by about 6 inches at the top of the lockout. Anyway, WABDL was my home. It's where I started. And Gus got me in the first Arnold Classic, and he pulled some strings for me. And apparently there is voting going around with WABDL organization regarding band shirts. I want to know, and he wanted my opinion, and here's a little backstory you may not all know. When I moved to Florida in 2001, and I went to the Bench Bash for Cash and went up against Westside and lost, and that was where George Halbert and I think Kenny Patterson and Fuzner, they all had the open back denims. They had them cut. Well, I kind of saw that they did a lot better than me, and long story short, I came back with a master plan after talking to Louis, and I cut the back of my denim shirt and became first man history bench press 800 pounds. WABDL Federation. Gus wanted to know my honest opinion about the denim shirts, about cutting the back, and I was so excited. Like, I didn't know that I was going to dig everybody a hole and bury everybody. I didn't know that at the time. I was like, oh my God, Gus, once you cut the back of that denim, you can pull down the shirt a little bit. It makes it tighter. You get so much more out of the shirt. It's the most awesomest thing. And Gus bans them because of what I told him. So my phone rings recently a couple times in the past 6 months, and there's a man on the other end by the name of Gus. And he wants to know my opinion on the band shirts and if WABDL should allow them. What do you think, Ashley?
I think as long as they are separated by their own division of unlimited.
Okay.
I don't really care hugely one way or the other. I think it's, yeah, I mean.
Okay.
I'd probably lean more towards yes. Now, if they weren't going to be separated, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, from my understanding, the calls went out and the voting certificates went out, and it's like
50-50.
no, it's like six well, like 70-30, and 70 is for no band shirts. But to each their own. I think if you have, I know they're not pretty to look at, and they're can be dangerous. I mean,
Yeah,
we've seen arms break. That happens in other shirts too. But it's Gus's federation, and I think Gus is old school, and he doesn't like the cutting edge new Ferrari style shirts and doing things to make them go faster and work better. I think he likes the kind of there's many different other federations that allow band shirts, and not all federations do allow band shirts. So at the end of the day, it's what the lifters want, and I think I believe the votes that he's taking are from state chairman, like the Ohio state chairman of WABDL. He has a vote, blah 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 blah. I think I think last I spoke to Gus, I think you need to get out to the lifters themselves and ask them what they want, and it's kind of the cutting edge. It's a new thing, and I don't see a reason why you couldn't have it your own, division, or your own, what do they call it? It's not multiply, it's unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yeah, so you have an unlimited division, and that way everybody is accounted for, and I think it could be a beautiful thing. And if anything, you're going to get more lifters, but
that's where I.
There's no reason that you would lose lifters because somebody's wearing a band shirt.
As long as they're separate.
Separate, yeah. You can't.
You cannot put them together. Like, cannot.
You can't compete with an AR-15 and a guy with a buck knife.
No.
You have to have separated divisions, and I think Gus can make that work. But my word only goes so far, and I told Gus, if you're gonna
injury, they're scarier when bound shirts are allowed. I do.
I said, Gus, you have a footprint. You have the way you've ran it. It's your federation. I know you're trying to sell it too, and there's a lot going on there. From my understanding, it might be for sale. Blah blah blah. But I think that it could be a beautiful thing to have that division in WABDL, but it's Gus's choice, and state chair.
Did he go with has he made?
I have not called him up and talked to him about it, and I don't know anything, and I don't lift in the WABDL organization. Well, I don't really lift at all anymore.
Really participate in any other federations anymore.
But I just, my word goes a long way, and I just got to be careful what I say, because I don't want to. There's a lot of people out there that are probably invested in those shirts, and they're not cheap. And they want to use them, and I think WABDL should allow them a little bit. I don't see the problem.
Back and forth, because didn't you say both? Like, both answers to him. Didn't you say you should keep it the way he wants it?
Yeah.
And now you're kind of back and forth on allow it.
Yeah, I just don't know.
It's tough. I don't know. I mean,
if Gus sells his organization, he sells WABDL hypothetically. I want him to. Look back and, because he created it, he made it. And it's funny, we talked about the USPF organization. That actually was the first, when I did Gus's meet in Springfield, Oregon in May 17th, 1997, it was USPF at that point.
Was it?
It didn't become WABDL until September of that year. So I think, in one hand, I love Gus, and I think Gus would want to keep it old school, and I think you should not allow him. But on the other hand, I mean, it's where the sport's going, and it's going in that direction.
I mean,
people,
it's going raw is really
raw this.
But people that are equipped, it's going more that direction.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd still say raw is more popular.
But
if you allow you've got this wider audience that you're catering to when you allow the band shirts. So then you got people can go raw, people can use whatever equipment they want in the poly, people can use whatever band shirt, as long as it's fair, separated, and
okay.
They should never go against
you guys have
other.
A voice
Raw
out there.
Never go with equipped, which I've seen that before too.
You guys have a voice out there, and I just thought. I know we only get 6 people watching our show because it's summertime and it's 1,000,000 degrees out, and there's other things to do besides sit in front of your TV and watch us. But
summer definitely decreases for sure.
Yeah.
But then you also got the playbacks later, like people that watch it later.
I'd just be curious your guys' input, and if you guys, Wabdle specifically, what you think about them having band shirts. What would you do if, even if you don't lift in that organization? What would?
What's your opinion?
What's your opinion?
Anybody that's watching, I know that we haven't, not everybody's on yet and whatnot.
No.
But if you're on, throw out your.
I'm on.
Throw out your opinion. We're just curious. Just kind of a fun topic of discussion since it's becoming such a popular topic, because so many feds are having to come, at that fork in the road where they have to make that decision. Are we going to allow it? Are we not?
And AJ Roberts, if you're out there listening, I did send you a link to that text message I got from the WPO whatever.
Oh, did you ever talk to him?
I didn't talk to him, but I sent him it twice. In case you didn't get it once, I sent it to him twice, of whoever that person is, stating that they've already had picked somebody out and whatever. I don't care. But when, I don't know when that was anyway. Was that October? It was a ways away. Anyway, hey, I ain't got many videos because I've been doing a lot of other things and kind of been busy.
Well, and we didn't get as many
and didn't
submitted.
Not a lot of lifters submitted.
Like we say, you guys make the show, so
and you didn't make it.
I mean, they did.
What's everybody do? Take the summer off? We train winter, spring, summer, and fall around here. There ain't no time off.
We understand. Yeah.
Okay. Like to crack that whip and make sure that, I mean, fuck.
It's summertime.
I don't even compete anymore,
and just
but
because they didn't send videos doesn't mean they.
That's true.
Aren't training. It's just maybe they're at a spot in their.
Vacation time
training.
too. It's a good time to go out and go to somewhere nice and sunny where the water's blue and enjoy your summer vacation. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Let's check out some videos. I have a few. I don't have a lot, so I'm gonna have to talk slow. Otherwise, we're gonna be done in 5 seconds. Anyway.
And be thinking of stuff to add to that. I mean, if you've got any questions or any comments, like, we're gonna be done with the videos fairly quickly, because there's just not, we didn't get as many viewers submitted. So if you can think of any interesting topics for discussion or questions you've had, I'm not talking, it's okay. Here I'm about to be talked over, so peace out.
Peace out. No, our air conditioning unit froze, and we flooded our floor in here, so we had to get my buddy over here, Ruben, to help fix that real quick. So this has been some knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. Remember that one? Knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone.
This old man came crying.
No, I don't know how it goes. Okay. Anyway, had a lot of things going on, but you know what? I did the best I could, and I rounded up some videos I think you'll enjoy. I'm gonna start off with first what I find in my email. I mean, we have 7 days from the minute we stop broadcasting on Thursday night till the following Thursday, and this is what's really going on. First up, and I don't see a backing needed on this one. This is John Pollard, and I'm not a kilogram guy, and I did not convert this one, but 280 kilograms times 2 to a one board. What do you got?
Do you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, I want to know at 280. 300 to 660.
Well, now you got me this passcode thing, so it's going to take me longer.
Well, we had to set up Apple Pay for
okay.
Super
280
kilo times 2.2.
280 times
2.2.
616.
Okay, that's pretty damn good. He's doing it to a one board. He's 6 weeks out from his show, the Irish Pro Invitational. Irish. I got some Irish in me. You want some Irish in you?
Have it already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Have it.
You had it.
Anywho.
Let's check out John Pollard. I don't need a backing. At least I think I don't. I was pretty tired when I was doing this. Let's see what happens. Oh, see? Effed it up. Already screwing up today.
Nice work.
Well, we're going to watch it again anyway because I like the speed. Got tremendous speed. Great shirt. Great handoff. We're going to watch it again because I screwed it up. And,
sure did.
And we're going to watch it again. So Mr. Pollard here, getting a great handoff. It's like a 3-man. Good control, wide grip, using the shirt with the elbows in the correct position. And making it look like a toy. Very easy.
Nice.
Good job, Mr. Pollard.
Very, yeah. Looking strong.
6
Nice
weeks
and
out.
smooth.
Definitely.
6 weeks out.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely looking healthy and
Looking
ready to
good,
rock.
Man. Thanks for sending that.
Yeah.
You're looking
Thank
good.
you for sending that video.
Right
I appreciate
on point, man.
it. It helps me when you send videos. I really appreciate it. Next up we have Scotty Davenport. He's doing 440 times 3. That's all I have written down. Let's check that out. I like these little belt strap protective.
Oh, do you like those better than the
Yes.
Face Savers?
Yes, I do.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Damn.
Damn,
That's
son.
some fucking
We're gonna watch that again too because he's just
That's some like
he's whacking this
powerful
out
raw
Yeah.
strength. Like he's just manhandling that shit
by
dude.
himself too. Self handoff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just fuck. And that's like not set where in a way if it caught him.
Scotty, you're looking really, really good, son. I say son, but you know what I mean. That was very effortlessly, just simplest done. I mean,
It just, I mean, I don't
well,
know. Just
440
very
times
strong,
3.
just manhandling it.
Let me do some math on this.
Very impressive.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? That's 500 for one, basically, damn near close. So, touch and go 500-pound bench. Next up, we got Mariah. She's joined our crew. How long ago? She's 15 years old.
Gosh,
Has it been
about a month or two, maybe 2.
month or 2? And she has been showing up religiously, not missing
Every week.
workouts unless there's a wedding. Okay, we'll allow that one.
Yeah, or dad.
Or her dad who got married. I'll let it slide.
Yep.
Yeah,
You gotta balance. I mean, like lifting's top priority, but you've
It is.
also got other very important priorities. So it's about balancing, right? Like you've got to balance and a parent getting married,
my philosophy
obviously
is we don't miss workouts unless we're what?
dead in jail or in the hospital, or have COVID.
Okay, see? She is smart. She knows what she's talking about. Well, we got off on a little tangent there. Let's talk about Mariah here. She's benching 90 and 95. Now, she's getting ready for a USPA contest on August 24th. And that's a local show here. So we're getting her ready for that. And she's on point to do it. She has no fear. And I think things are going to work out very well for her. As I was saying, we've got a 90 and a 95-pound USPA style commands that she's getting during the lift. She'll be competing August 24th, as I've stated. Yeah, USPA meet, and she's doing push-pull.
Yep.
All right. Let's check out Mariah. I need a backing for her. So I got to put up this thing, and we're going to go back up top here because we don't have many videos. So first off, I believe this is 90.
Yep.
Feet down, sandbagging.
Very nice line.
She's got more in the tank.
First time doing quarters, first time ever trying quarters, which as a female lifter, a quarter is one of those little milestones, you know.
Really?
You want the quarter, then you want the plate. I mean, for me, it was. I assume.
Good for her.
I assume that it was for her too. That's the first time, to my knowledge, that she's ever tried it. I believe she's tried 90, the 210s, and the 2.5. But I don't think she had gotten it before.
Okay.
So I think that was a full-on PR, and then the quarters is the most I believe she's ever tried. So
Well, that was easy.
big day, yeah.
Yeah.
Big day. Got the singlet on, got the commands going. So.
And you gotta, I told her, I said, USPA, you know, they're very strict, and you gotta, no
Very
uneven
strict.
lockouts, you know, all this stuff. So let's get it in your head. Let's get the game plan going here. Yeah, everything's looking good. And August 24th will be here before you know it. How quickly it comes up.
Yep, things are looking good. She's excited. You know, have a singlet on
This is her
there,
first
just getting
meet.
into, you know, Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, so this is gonna be awesome. So
Yeah.
get a trophy and the whole 9 yards,
Yeah.
and that's what keeps you
It
coming
should
back
be
wanting more.
good first meet. I mean, USPA is very strict, but it's it's at Rubicon, so you've got great people putting it on. You got a nice gym. It's local.
It is local.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
Are
be.
you going to watch that?
I would assume so.
It's a Saturday, right?
I mean, I would assume so.
Okay.
I honestly
I'd
don't
like
know
to
what's
go.
going on that far in advance, but I can't.
No, either.
I can't foresee anything that
Getting in our
stop me.
way from
Yeah.
going. Okay. Let's talk about this next lifter. Now I think
You should have her deadlift.
I don't have a deadlift.
Oh.
Nope.
Did you send a deadlift, Mariah?
In the email, I don't have it. This is what I had in the email, and that was that. Okay. Well, next up, Andrew Haas. I like Haas, but that's not how you say it. It's like Hause. Pause. Haas.
What's that? Sorry.
Andrew Haas. If you put a P in front of it, it would be pause. H in front of it.
Probably Haas or Haas. I'd say Haas.
Pause. Strong man.
Haas.
Headbutts to the bar. I mean, this guy is intense, and God, I'd kill for him to be on our crew. Boy, these are people that you just, you couldn't, I just wish. Oh, I wish. Anyway, he's doing a 926 raw deadlift. That's 926, people. Let's check out Andrew here. I got to put a backing up because you don't want to see us. Right here, right here, right here. 926. No straps, just some slaps. There we go. We saw, I think,
interesting belt placement. Wow.
Now I got questions.
Wow. That's very interesting to me. Ooh, love the shins. Look at those legs.
Bloody.
Love it.
Okay, hold on. Why is the belt up high? Is anybody? I'm not a deadlifter. Is that help
I think Nate wears
from
his
rounding?
I mean, I don't think that high, but we'd have to ask. I bet Nate.
Nate would know. Okay.
Because doesn't he wear? It's been a while
Yeah.
since I've seen him deadlift. I don't know that he wears it.
What's
that
the
high.
technique? What's going on there?
I
That
don't know if you.
keeps your heart in your body from popping out.
Because see, I wear
what I
mine
need.
especially low.
Mr. Andrew, you badass mother Hubbard.
Killing it, son.
Looking good.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
One
Love
of
the intensity. Nice lift.
Yes.
Nice work.
Very nice work. Very nice work. This video next up, I wanted to get on last week. It was last minute, but you know what? I got it on this week. It's Terry from Greece with some banded benches, deadlifts off of blocks, and 155 dumbbell press too. A little bit of everything. This is going to be nice. I don't think you need a backing. Thank God, Terry from Greece, when you post and you send me a video, I don't have to like size it, resize it. It just fits in the box. And got some bands on there, I see. A little choked around the back there. Beautiful. 622 block pull. That's a piece of cake.
Nice.
Toy.
Looking good. Very smooth. It's good to have buddies.
Those are cool dumbbells. They're very big.
Okay.
That's 155
Very big.
pounds. Did anybody realize that? I said it in the beginning, and I don't know if anybody caught that.
What's that?
I said when I read the description of what we were going to be watching that these were 155 dumbbell press. Yeah, very very impressive. What's the most? What's with your dumbbells now? You do dumbbells, but do you go heavy? What's the heaviest you've done on the flat bench with dumbbells?
Not as heavy as I want, but
60s?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 60s.
Okay.
On a good day, unfortunately, like I wish it was more than that, but yeah, 60s on a good day, and it is not easy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wish I could do more.
Me
Goal is
too.
to get the 70s. One of these days.
I wish I could do them too.
One of these days. When I first started, I could barely do 30s though. So
Look how far you've came.
years ago, yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I thought I was a badass when I started doing 30s.
You are badass
Thank
right
you.
now.
I appreciate that.
Okay, John Hack. Every time I see a video, I try not to play the same one. This one here is a 507 raw bench, and I need a backing. What impresses me about Mr. Hack is when he comes down with this lift, where's he at? No excessive dipping. It is just
Very controlled.
floating on his body. This is like muscletightness.com. I mean, my God, son. Just
Beautiful line. Wrist. You know, most of
God.
the time, like when
I want to
people
watch
get
it
heavy,
again.
you see their wrists break. None. There's no breaking of the wrist. Everything's in beautiful line, beautiful position. He's
Just
such
poetry.
a fun lifter to watch. Yes, his lifting is poetic. If anybody's lifting was poetic, it's this guy right here.
If I brought that,
all of them, dude.
if
three.
I brought that down, I would. It would go 5 inches into my chest, and then I'd say, take it, take it,
take it. Help, help, help.
No, I don't say help. I say take it, take it.
Might say help, help.
As of now, I'm coming back. Give me some time. Next up, I don't think I posted this one, but we're gonna watch it. And I don't know who's filming, but they always get like half of his body. I'm a little pissed about it. Julius Maddox, 703 pounds. We're gonna watch it because it's a badass lift, and it's just I don't know why they always get the corner. They don't really get the whole thing going on here, and I'm really upset. Whoever's filming, you got a bone to pick. You need to back up and get the whole thing. I want to see his feet. I want to see.
Staying close, just in case they
possibly
drop that phone.
700 times 3. Toy. My God, son.
Something else. So strong. Look at that smile. And smile.
Smiley smile.
Like that.
Makes it look easy too. Huh.
Does.
All right, we're gonna. We got Ashley video. Anything else after that? Speed and max effort.
Is that seriously all?
Absolutely. Well, we're half hour in. Let's see. Squat. You didn't want to talk through these, so I'll do all the talking.
Well, no, I'm not.
Okay, so you are squatting.
Was very sick the past.
Oh, that's right.
Weekend.
You were sick. Yep.
Just throwing up constantly. You know, no calories for 72 hours. So honestly, I wasn't gonna post any videos. I was gonna like send any and put them on here, but Ryan talked me into it.
Sure did.
Might as well, you know, post what you're doing, post this part of the journey too, right? So nothing special here, just getting in some work at a time when I'm not 100%. Because you know what? Even when you're not 100%, you still got to go in and get some work done. So it can't all be glamorous, great social media posting, lifting days, unfortunately. So
I wish mine was.
I wish mine was too. But I have to say there's a time like where if you would have told me that I was talking about this video about 315 and being unhappy and unimpressed with this, I would never have believed you, because there was a time where like I dreamed of benching 275 and you know never even thought I'd be capable of 300. So
Dreamed of benching 275?
Or not benching, sorry, squatting.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, wow.
I'm just saying, like at one point,
Okay.
you know, if you would have told me I'd be like not happy with a day like this and calling it a rough on my, you know, deathbed day, I would never have believed you.
Deathbed. I know about deathbeds. Oh, no fucking shit I know about it. Okay.
Okay.
Deadlift. You know anything about? I don't know much about that. Let's check it out.
Nothing special.
Nice and quiet at the gym. Ha ha.
Hands were ripped to shreds. You can see I've got tape grips on. Like
somebody's got to show up and do it.
This is what we in gymnastics when your hands are torn up, all your chunks of skin are missing, we put on. You still gotta keep going. In gymnastics, you never get to just stop because your hands hurt. Like, that's unheard of. So we make these little tape grips, which don't take the pain away, but they at least put a layer of, tape in between your the bar and your skin. So again, nothing
Is that just
super
for
glamorous.
is that just for gymnastics or for lifting? The tape grip.
Well, no,
thing?
that's what I'm saying is I used it for gymnastics. I learned it from gymnastics, but
Okay.
I use it for lifting. It saves.
All right. Yeah.
Makes it doable. Otherwise, the skin would just keep ripping
Ripping
and
off.
ripping.
Well, you're
Which
gonna get
doesn't
a
take the
blood
pain.
infection or something from all the
Well, and I mean, that's another.
disgustingness at that fucking gym.
That's another. That tape is it covers up the, wherever the rips are at, wherever the chunk of skin is missing. So it kind of cuts down maybe on the germs that you would
Gotcha.
otherwise.
All right.
So nothing impressive, but that's
Hey,
what
always
I had
impressive.
this week. I was broken down to start with. Then, like I said, I got sick. I had one of my episodes with my stomach. Some of you guys know the issues that I have with my stomach. So I had what I call a flare-up or an episode. So, but training still has to occur. So there it is.
You want to watch
And is
Speed
that-
Bench with me?
Yes.
You're not gonna get up and leave, are you?
No.
You're not gonna play on your watch, are you?
No, I got an interesting.
No.
text on my watch.
This is interesting.
Mhm.
Let's watch
No.
Speed Bench. Now, as you know, I was a little overtrained because I've been wearing the Raven in every workout because I don't know any better, and it was getting the best of me. But we'll see if I've toned it down and see where we're at as time goes on. Here's Speed Bench. Well,
Oh, look.
I show up, and Jose wants to use the fat bar, and I didn't want to, because it was kicking my ass. We used the double brand new bands there, light bands, and they're out benching me, of course. But I'm still a little peppered from. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing extra tricep work and extra dumbbell presses on any day of the week. I don't care. I'm just doing I'm just really trying to break myself back in. But I was like, okay, we'll use the fat bar, I guess. Anyway, they did their 9.3s. I did 5.5s, and they were way out benching me, and I couldn't do more than a red and a quarter. But when you got brand new light bands like that, I think those are Monster Mini, or they're not monsters. They're just regular mini bands. Anyway, basic stuff here. This is my bread and butter, and I definitely wanted to do these because I got beat by these probably 6 weeks ago. I tried to do it with 25s, and they buried me behind my head. Yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like my tricep tendons were gonna snap. But you know what? I'm coming back, and I believe in max effort will see myself go up to 70s pretty well. And a lot of volume here. Ashley, sit down. You're not walking away from Speed Bench.
Standing there. Stretching.
Since this is a Friday, it's back-to-back, so sets and reps are 45-second rest periods here. Makes it really hard. I need to bring in the mouthpiece because I don't need to be cracking any more molars. But as soon as I sat those down, the next person's going, yada, yada, yada. Jose here, probably with what looks like about 85 or 90. Ashley, were you here this day?
Sure was.
Where were you?
I am like
On the bench?
on the like
To the right?
next bench
Yeah,
over,
okay. Anyway, Jose here messing around with 90s, I think. So I decided to stick with the axle bar with the bands on there. Now this time we took the bands and anchored them further back on the dumbbells on the floor, so they pull down in the direction that we're trying to make contact with, which is bar meet forehead skull crusher. And Once again, trying to do volume here. Need to bring in my own bands because people really abuse those things. They don't know how to use them correctly, and they nick them and so on and so forth. So I need to bring in a bag of bands and just have our own, because a lot of times you'll put the bands on there and one side will be 20 pounds lighter because the band is completely worn out and the other side is not worn out, etc. So all right, well, that's how speed bench goes. Pretty fucking pitiful, isn't it? Hey, we did some push downs after that. Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't show every set and rep, but we did push downs after that, of course. Let's go into max effort. This was Tuesday night. Hines is still in Cancun, so I'm like, we know Dan.
Will he be back tomorrow?
I don't know. I know Dan Logman is about 6 weeks out, so I think he deloaded. I think we all deloaded. But let's check it out. Got the Magnum bar. Love that bar. This weight right here buried me 2 weeks ago. Got it for one. I don't think I would have got two. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking heavy. It's fucking heavy, and it's embarrassing. But with that, you guys go through what I've been through, and you'd understand. So I dropped down a red and a green, and I'm just gonna get some volume because I think that's what I need to do. I need to stay out of the Raven, and just get some reps and sets here. Get those wheels turning again. Jose's doing some close grip here. That's 325, 35, 345 close grip. Did I already say I love that bar? Okay. Decline rolling dumbbells. My favorite here. Gonna start light, get the wheels turning before I start stepping it up. Looks like a machine. Pretty simple. Jose on the college rack. That's 105s right there. He ain't fucking around. He wants to bench 5 raw. You're not going to do it doing that with 50-pound dumbbells. You got to step it up. You got to work hard. Sorry. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. There's a little press there. Not so much of an extension, but you know what? It works.
Sometimes I don't think it's a terrible thing.
It doesn't matter. It's still it's still beneficial. I gotta step it up too, and I'm these are 70s, I think, for me. Trying to extend here, and I figure 70s were pretty good. Grit in my teeth, as you can see, but you know what? I'm very happy with that. Decided to do a little bit of an extension here on the Smith machine. Should go the chin, nose, forehead, or throat. Don't really like top of the head, but Dan's on point. We're going to see some pretty good bench action from Dan this next coming Tuesdays as the meet draws near, August 17th. I got these dates memorized.
Yeah.
Not much in this workout either.
Hopefully try to make it to that, hopefully.
That hematoma is looking very precious. Let's see. So we got a plate on there going to the right between the eyes almost. Mind muscle connection. I'm visualizing those triceps. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what else we do. Is it over with? Jose gonna show off here with 2 plates. That's a tough one. That's some good stuff right there. It's good he's stepping it up. He could have sandbagged and went plate and a 10, plate and a quarter, quarter 10. No, he went 2 plates, trying it. This here really hurt my shoulder, but I tried to do it normal with no band, and it kind of irritated the rear of the upper delt spinatus area, maybe rhomboid somewhere back there. So I ended up doing it the reverse way, facing the pad. And then I wanted to do some pectoral work. I don't need 1,000-pound triceps and 10-pound pecs. So I'm visualizing there.
Is this one of your last exercises?
Yeah. Yes, I don't know if I filmed it. Probably not. Nope. Push downs are always done 99% of the time, but I don't always film those because they're uneventful and kind of boring. And who wants, you get the hint. Okay, we got some chat box action over here, and I can't read it.
Let's hop over.
I'm gonna take off my Depends and
Your Depends. I'm not getting the connection, but I guess that you're old.
Old, yeah.
All right. You know more to that. I agree.
Read them up.
We start out here with Terry Conjugate Iron. Hey, Terry. Always a pleasure to see your name up in here. Hey, guys. Popped by earlier to say hi. Ryan, I hope your strength is starting to go up again. Thank you for the email exchange. I'll watch it tomorrow morning. Precious night off. Worked 10 straight. Wow. So well-deserved night off. Very glad to hear it.
10 hours straight.
Able to enjoy it. Yes. Glad you were able to
a long day,
in
buddy.
And say hi. Thanks for thinking of us, thinking about us.
Your lift's looking strong too.
Hope everything, lifts are looking strong. Hope everything in general is going well. And we come down here. We got Paul Offer. What up, Paul? Thanks for joining us. Again, always a pleasure having you here. Hey guys, how's it going? It is going well, and it's going pretty well, Paul.
Going pretty good.
How are you doing? Hope everything is well with you and Christina. Always happy to have you guys in here. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Howard Weingarten. Hey guys, glad to see you are all doing good, and love the West Side hat.
You know, I do too.
Somebody's got good taste. What can I say?
It's the puffy print or whatever.
I like it. I should have ordered one for myself when I was getting it for you.
Yeah.
I love it.
I saw Louis wearing it, and I was like, I gotta have one of those.
Hell yeah. I really wish. You still got...
I think you can still get them on the site. I still got the sticker. Yeah, I keep it on there. Underneath too.
Yeah.
Right off the shelf at the gym.
Yeah, because they're, it's fucking badass hat. I love it. I love it. I think I ordered that one. We didn't get that one at the store. I ordered that one online.
Okay.
I remember. I was trying to remember. But
I was just trying to pretend like we get it directly from the
we have a
lot of our stuff.
All of my other sweatshirts pretty much.
When we walked in when they had the actual shop.
My shirts.
That was 5 years ago.
I was so bummed the next year. I was all excited to go in and spend some coin. Because it's something about like getting it there. I know I stole your word.
Coin. My word.
Something about getting it there just makes it all even more badass.
It really does.
So I was like all amped, and we get there, and it's no longer it's not even affiliated with at West Side anymore. Like, because they used to have 2 buildings, right? But that one was no longer with West Side, so it was just the gym. So that was a bummer. We kind of somehow we hunted somebody down to find out, like, did it move? Is it no more? And they said they just found like having the actual in-person store was more of a pain in the ass than it was worth.
Yeah, the online.
They make their you know, that they'd have people wander in, you know, and
weirdos
try to get stuff for free. And just,
yeah, that's true.
That it was just like a pain in the butt. So.
I remember saying that.
Bummer. People have
Abusing
to ruin
the
it for the
system.
rest of us. I know, because it was so cool to just go and I want this. First time I ever went in there, I spent like $300.
I got the sweatshirt and
I bought 2
black t-shirt.
I bought a headband. I don't even remember what else. I was in hog heaven. Okay, let's see here. Howard Weingarten. Hey guys, glad to see you're all doing good and love the West Side hat.
Thank
We
you.
were just talking about that.
Yeah,
The
before I
hit.
come down, I like have my hats, and I like, which one should I pick? I really like the
He's
Pharrell.
gotten really into hats.
Well, I like the Pharrell ones because he sent me a whole bunch of them, and I love black. Love black. That's my favorite
Girls'
color.
hats are super badass.
Yeah. And but this West Side one is one I don't want to wear. I don't want to sweat in it too much, you know. And well, I just try to keep things nice, so I'll have them forever. You know me.
We know Chalk won't wipe off a hat.
Chalk. Oh, yeah. I won't wear this to the gym.
I was
Fuck
being
no.
sarcastic. Like
Mm-mm.
they wipe down pretty easy. Like, but you're very emo about that kind of thing. So
Yes, I am.
anywho.
And you can
Thanks
tell.
for joining us, Howard. Really good to see you. Our next comment is also from Howard.
I want to say one thing about the hat one more time. It's like if you're at a gas station and you're like 30, 40 feet away, I mean, you know what this is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? As far as like you can see, like you can see it's like West Side Barbell. It's not like you got to squint and get up close. No, it just jumps out. Whoosh. I guess not. All right. Spit out my tooth.
Good.
All right, where you at? Weingarten?
Let's see. Yep, I was just about to read Howard's second comment when I was rudely interrupted by someone.
I'm good at that.
Oh, well aware. All right, Howard Weingarten. As far as my opinion, so he's going back and talking about, going back to the discussion about band shirts being allowed in federations and
Right.
like we were specifically talking about
Wabdol.
As far as my opinion, I'm with Ashley. Thank you very much. I'm with Ashley. I think people need to get into the 21st century and have all feds should allow band shirts. It's ridiculous not to allow them. I mean, it just makes more sense. You know, it's all, again, I can't stress enough, vitally important that all divisions are separate. Especially like Raw and Equip. That's when I've seen put together before. None of those should ever be together. Raw is Raw. Equipped is Equipped. Unlimited is unlimited.
Yeah.
But why not?
You're getting your panties in a bunch.
You increase the amount of lifters that can participate in your organization. You know, I mean, it makes the most sense to me. You know, I know old school guys might kind of be stuck on that and kind of feel like the band shirts are, you know, taken. And I can kind of see, you know, I get where they're coming from, but again, I'm with Howard. Let's all join the 21st century and do what you want, really. You know, do what you want as a lifter. Do what you want as a fed. Allow all of them. Why not? From a business standpoint, and it's just smart. Let's see here. Again, Howard, great to have you. Always love seeing your name up in this chat box. Mr. Elite Entertainment.
Mr. Elite.
Always nice to see Mr. Elite up in here as well.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Hope you're both well. Continuing to send prayers for strength and recovery. We'll rewatch the stream later on. Unfortunately, have work in a few hours. 3 a.m. here in the UK. Ugh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Very cool of you to stop in and say hi, and we appreciate that. Thanks for thinking of us. So I guess they say I hope you have a great day, right? Because it's just starting, I guess. Right? 3 a.m.
If that's when people get up. That's early.
Is he going to bed or getting up? Going to bed. We'll rewatch stream later on. Okay, so probably 3 a.m. and then has work in a few hours. So probably goes to work at
At
like
5.
6
Yeah.
a.m. or
Got to make breakfast. Got to
Got
shower.
it.
Got to read the paper. Have some
Got
coffee.
it.
You know.
Got it.
All right. What's
All
up next?
right.
Big Joe.
Big Joe. Hey Ryan, if you can explain to the people what mindset it takes to be a bench monster.
Eating, sleeping, training, supplementation, technique, and genetics. Got to have all of those. You can't be. You can't have the genetics of like your parents. I always reference this. You know, if your dad's Pee Wee Herman and your mom's olive oil, you're not necessarily going to be the most predominant powerlifter in the world. But you know, you do the best with the cards you're dealt, and what's proofs in the pudding. But you have to want it more than anything. You can't half-ass anything and go in and give 50% and expect 100. You got to go in, and that includes ditching friends that are bad influences and don't share the same passion as you, and you got to align yourself with equal-minded people that want to be world class and elite lifters, and that's hard to find in this world. Depending on your age bracket, you know, people in their early 20s are interested in going to college and partying and doing dope, and they're not necessarily wanting to be world champion powerlifters, and there's not really a lot of money to be made in powerlifting. So you gotta love what you do, and regardless, you do it because you have a passion to do it, and you go 110% and give it all you got, and try to learn and learn from others. And now that we have internet, you can get online and get programs from like Josh Bryant, bench programs and things like that from people. I know there's millions more out there, and yeah, you got to show up. And I'm a big believer in videoing your workouts. I never had the means to do that a long time ago, and never thought about it to see what am I doing and why am I doing things wrong. You can lay down on a bench and press up things and stand up and have your handoff guy goes, you did this, this, and this wrong. Well, that just went one ear out the other by the end of the workout. I don't remember what you told me. But I ended up learning from videos, going home and watching and seeing what I did wrong, and tried to correct it. So there's a whole plethora of it's you gotta have the mindset. I mean, if you don't got it up here, you know, you just might as well bag it. If you're a prima donna, cookie cutter, poser, wannabe, mere queer, blah blah blah, you know, that's not going to add up at the end of the day. You got to be a warrior, and you got to be it's a pain game too. You know, you got to go in there. You're going to shed blood. I haven't seen people. We used to. It used to be a code of honor and a badge of honor to go in, and we used to lift and blow blood vessels in the white parts of our eyes and have it all be blood red.
Sure.
That was like a badge that you wore, and you don't see that often anymore. You don't see. You still see nosebleeds, I guess, from the compression shirts, but
I don't even see that. I mean,
yeah, you know, there's just a
bloody
whole host of
noses, bloody hands. You know,
yeah. I
all
can't.
that's hardcore.
I can't do it for you. I'm kind of a tool. I'm just an instrument that
You're a tool.
that just helps you along the way. You're the one that's got to make it or break it. So you yeah, it's just that's why you see, Joe, people come in and do what we do, and they're here for a while, and they're gone. Look at Deacon. What was he? 15-year-old kid came in, 205 bench. We as a team brought him up to 275 and ditched us. And now he's I don't know what he's doing, but
I mean, I'm sure he's doing something.
yeah, he's doing something. But you know, we try to make people stronger, try to make people, you know. And I know a lot. I've done this for many years now, and I love passing it down to younger generations and seeing them excel at their powerlifting and physical fitness goals. Everybody, you know, a lot of people want the big arms, big bench press. I'm pretty good at that. People want to put on weight. I can show you how to do that. How do you get strong? It's scientifically. You got to learn how to get strong. You don't just put weight on a barbell and come in and bench press every day. That's how I started. Bench press 7 days a week. I didn't know any better. But no,
obviously it worked all right.
It did work, yeah, surprisingly.
Nothing that we'd recommend for people to do.
But not everybody's going to be a bench monster. Not everybody's gonna have the ability to be, all-time world record holder. So.
Okay.
It's you just gotta play the cards you're dealt.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. I could ramble all day on that one.
Yeah, that was a good question, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mariah Beverly, so she was up in here.
Okay.
So she said she forgot to send
That's
a
right.
deadlift video.
I didn't get it. Told you.
Okay. So I thought you might have screwed it up. Okay.
No, I've screwed up before.
And then she just said that she might have one from last week.
Well, there's always a show next week, so send it again.
Yeah. Send it next week, and by next week you might have some other bench videos or other deadlift. You might have some more videos to send too. So always next week for sure. Again, nice work this week. Great day on Tuesday. We're all super proud of you. You're in a good spot. Got to put those quarters on the bar. Cool. I remember the first time I did a quarter. That was when I first started. That was my big goal, was being able to do quarters. So when she put them on there, I was very excited for her. And then when she pressed it up, no problem, I was even more excited for her.
And she makes some damn good food and cookies.
Yeah, the cookies.
She makes these what are they called? Peanut butter cup cookies. They're about that round, about that thick.
They've just got
tender.
Literally a giant, right out of the package, Reese's peanut butter cup, cooked in the fucking cookie.
That's how I'm getting a 305 recently. I ate those in the middle of the night and chugged milk in my underwear.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
2 in the morning.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. So next question.
Definitely appreciate we've been absolutely spoiled lately.
Oh yeah.
We get fucking awesome. They're like the size of what's that special cookie place? Specialty cookie.
Crumble cookie.
Crumble cookie. Bigger than.
Not everybody's gonna know what that is.
Yeah, true. But yes, we've been very, very spoiled on the cookies. So again, thank you, Mariah, for the special treats after. Yeah. I know. As soon as I'm done talking, I'm gonna go to that comment. You don't have to wave it 2,500 times. Thanks. As I was saying, again, Mariah, thank you for the treats
Thank you very much.
Each bench day, and congratulations and good work on job well done on Tuesday. Okay, now I will move to the next.
Well, I moved it up, the chat box, so I'm just letting you know where we were.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, okay.
Mm-mm.
I gotcha. All right, so we got Mr. Elite Entertainment. I recall yourself mentioning about high rep pushdowns with the band for tricep recovery, recommended by Louis Simmons. How often would this be performed?
Usually we do those because we've irritated our tricep extenders under here, the tendons that run over the elbow. Once these get inflamed, and that's from coming down and relaxing at the bottom, like on a rolling dumbbell on the floor, and then exerting. And once you piss those off, they hurt forever. And there's absolutely no let up because we do a lot of tricep exercises 2 times a week. So the mini band and we throw it over the top of a rack and then just do them super fast, like 100 reps, like 2 sets of 100, and it stimulates the soft tissue and it'll take away that pain in the elbow. That's just for recovery from irritated extensors right there. We have Jose actually. I recommended to him at home to doing 300 band pushdowns at home. Taking a band, throwing it over the top of a closet door, and then doing push downs. And he's been doing that recently, and I've seen a improvement in his bench press actually in the past few weeks. But the high repetition mini band thing is for when you have inflamed tissue right here, right underneath the elbow. And let me tell you something. That's why I always tell people to stay tight. When you're doing tape presses coming down, not letting it relax on your body and then contracting, because you don't do that in a meet when you come down for a pause in a press command. You don't come down and then let go and fire again. So you always want to stay tight and controlled when you're doing those tricep extensions with dumbbells, barbells. But I would do those when mine were flared up. I would do them before the workout. Usually, I would come in and do 2-3 sets of 70. 100 reps is kind of hard. I mean, but 75, like 2 sets, 3 sets, 75 reps, and do them. I mean, it looks funny, but the science behind it is just fast, like this, and it'll burn and stimulate these areas right here. And of course, at the end of the workout, when you go home, you want to ice, but that definitely helps with the inflammation in the elbow. So do them before the workout usually, and do them on an off day before you squat one day. Just, I mean, it only takes like 4 minutes to do a couple sets of those. Yeah.
So good for you too.
All right, where are we at now?
Let's see.
Howard right here. Right here.
Howard Weingarten. I think I remember reading he has the belt that high. So this is Andrew Haas, I believe, that we're coming back to, because we were all kind of mentioning the high belt placement. So
yeah,
Howard has some insight there for us.
Okay.
I think I remember reading he has the belt that high because it makes him remember to push the gut out and brace hard as hell. And
that makes sense. Okay. Huh. I saw Nate wear it like that one time.
See, I thought that Nate was
in the meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 1 rep. 1 rep at top.
1 rep max. Hey, 1 rep. Glad you're able to join us. Always a pleasure, sir. Hey, guys. Stopped by real quick. You know the drill. Yes, we do. We know you're
workaholic.
So we just appreciate that you're able to stop by, say hi, that you're thinking of us. Okay, so stop by to say hi, you know the drill, haha. Hope recovery as well. Regarding your comment last week about Australian strength, the secret is a Dickens cider before the workout. LOL.
That sounds like alcohol to me.
It sounds like it might be alcohol. I agree with Ryan. Are we correct? I bet we're right.
I'd be willing to try it at my old age. Yeah,
right.
I'll give it a whirl.
All right.
Cider. That sounds pretty good. Maybe it's like a, cider, got a little alky in it, something or other. I don't know. All right, 1 rep. Boss is breathing down my neck. Well, tell him
Did you? Yeah. So he says his boss is breathing down.
Don't lose your job.
He's usually either going to work or at work trying to sneak a peek and sneak on here. So we'll tell your boss to leave you alone. This is important stuff. Just kidding.
Be nice to him.
Job's priority.
Yeah, don't lose your job.
You can always catch us later. We understand. But anyways, he says the boss is breathing down his neck. So love you all, Benchmonster TV fam.
Blame everything on me.
We love you also, 1 rep. We're glad you were able to be here. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time.
All right, 1 rep. Good night.
Good night, buddy. Mr. Elite Entertainment. It would be cool to get Big James Henderson on the show and his insight on bench pressing. I believe
he does preaching now.
Preaching now.
I reached out to Jamie Harris too. I don't know if you guys remember Jamie Harris. We were talking on Facebook a little bit, and he said he's got some cool stories. Jamie Harris and Anthony Clark were battling back in the day, so we might have him on the show. It's just a matter of me getting in contact with him, making sure he has the Skype account, making sure he has a computer with a hard line or not Wi-Fi hard line hookup, so we don't have any lagging stuff, and throw him on the show. And I got questions. I remember a Powerlifting Unlimited VHS tape where he wore a Franz shirt and was doing like 700 in the gym, and Jamie Harris was like 400 and some pounds, so I got questions on how he got up you know, food wise, what foods he ate to get that big, and what was it was a legitimate beef with him and Anthony? Did they exchange word? I got questions.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be kind of fun. So I did speak to him, and I did get his phone number. And once I have a little bit more free time, you know, with busy stuff going on right now, but yeah, we'll make some stuff happen. I got to reach out to him, and I got to reach out to a few other people too that I've fucking Ryjove. You know, he wanted to be on the show, so
Yeah,
I've been slacking.
Yes, you have. We gotta get some guests, man.
And
They're
Jeremy
gonna get bored.
Hornstra.
Another great guest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bear
We
with
gotta get on
me.
it, man, for sure.
I know.
Just keep poking at them, guys. I am too. We just gotta keep. If I could reach out and get these people, I would, but they're not gonna.
Who are you, lady?
Well, I would name drop, of course.
Howard Weingarten. Can you read this one?
Howard Weingarten. Hey, Ryan, on your max effort bench, I know I'm not anyone to say anything, but I noticed that when you're setting up, you're a little off to your left side.
You know, it's just sloppy. My head's not in. It's just my head's not in the game. It's like I just, and I don't respect the weight. You know, I'm just like, oh fuck, it's only 2 plates and 2 reds and a green, whatever, and I just lay down. And but actually when I set up, and when was it recently? I was on the bench and I was doing, I just gotta slow it down. And when I line up underneath the bar has to be centered for one. A lot of times the guys will have the fucking bar an inch or 2 over to the left. You got to have that thing centered. That's how I know that I line up with on the bar. But it's just being sloppy. That's all it is, Howard. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a common thing. It's just me being sloppy. Just not doing it right.
We appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you. That's what it is. All right, Showbit Jane.
All right, Showbit Jane. How's it going, Benchmonster fam? Hey, Showbit. Going pretty good. How are you?
How you doing, Showbit?
Joining us. He also says, hope everyone is doing well.
Doing
We're
pretty
doing
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hope you are as well. Always
Hanging
nice
in there.
to have you here, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Hope your lifting's going good. If you're lifting at all and training and all that good stuff.
Mariah Beverly. Love the hat and love the headband. Thank you.
Yeah, we're a couple. We're a dynamic duo here.
Is our hat game on point tonight, or our headgear? I don't know what the right word. But thank you, Mariah. Appreciate it. Alex Estrada.
Alex Estrada. I haven't heard that name in a while.
I know. Good to have you here, man. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Alex?
Ryan, have you heard if Inzer has joined the band shirt movement?
Yeah, Inzer was at one point making them, and then I think Dave. Well, I don't want to name drop like Dave Hoff or something, but somebody said Inzer's band shirts were just not holding together.
Not his.
He couldn't get he was having a problem getting the shirt to hold together, which is kind of shocking because Inzer's got state of the art sewing machines and whatnot, but
It's a different game.
It's a different game, you know, and you're not dealing with fabric. You're dealing with fabric with, and I cut one of those shirts. So I cut Womack's shirt open, band shirt, and it has these very, very small circular pieces of like you'd find in your underwear, in your elastic underwear. Those little, they're just very, yeah. And anyway, so I don't know. That's what I heard. He couldn't get them to hold together. But then again, go to inzer.net or whatever it is and see if he has he might have a band shirt on there. And I think he does. I think he does. I don't think it's. The only problem is John's band shirt isn't setting world records. Frail's got the market cornered, it almost seems like. And Dark Side is right behind him. So you got those two madmen, you know, creating shirts and putting them in elite athletes and going out there and doing crazy things. And I like to think John would, you know, but at this point in the game, would have gotten it together and figured out a way to make these things bulletproof. And John Inzer would, in my mind, he'd make the best band shirt ever. But I don't know what happened. I can't get him on the phone to talk to him, and he's hard to get a hold of. Even Gus Rethwich hasn't spoke to him in 3, 4, or 5 years or something. So it's just I'm not sure what's going on. I'm sure they have an answer at the Inzer plant, but I just the old John, back when I used to get him on the phone late at night, I know him and the manager that worked there at the time, they would spend some late hours making custom Rage X shirts for me, glued together and multiplies and things, and they were very creative and innovative, and we came up with some crazy stuff, especially the Terminator denim shirt. I have 2 of those, and no one's ever seen those before. But you saw them.
I did.
Yeah, those are pretty cool shirts. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Sure
I haven't been to the Inzer website in a long time, but I do remember going there. Well, it was a while ago, and he had a denim, or not denim, he had a band shirt on there. He had a name, I forget, but you don't see nobody wearing it. Hoff is not going to wear it. Hoff's a phenom guy, and a whatever. So yeah. Maybe I don't know if John's working on it or kind of gave up on it. What you need to watch is the fact of who John is sponsoring, and if John is sponsoring a specific federation, and you'll see if John isn't in the band shirt game, that specific federation will not allow band shirts. And it's funny, the WPO is not allowing band shirts. To me, it leads me to believe that Inzer's behind that, and Inzer's sponsoring the WPO, and that is where Hoff lifts, and yada, 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 and all my conspiracy theories, whatever. Next.
All right. Where are we at here?
Right here, Howard Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. Amen. The Benchmonster spitting knowledge. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think this was
What it takes.
The mindset that it takes to be the benchmark.
Oh yeah. I don't mince words.
Mariah down here again. Yeah. Mariah Beverly. I only have gotten so far with benching because of you guys. I love being a part of Benchmonster. So excited to learn more and improve more.
Keep showing up and that'll happen.
Yeah, that consistency, you're just gonna keep getting better and better.
Howard Weingarten says, been there and done that. Ha ha ha.
I assume that, you know what that means.
I don't know.
I assume he's referring to thought it was,
I don't know. Alex Estrada.
I was thinking it was
Speed bench tomorrow. You know what we're doing tomorrow?
I was thinking he was talking about. Never mind, I guess.
Yeah. Let's read Alex's thing, and I'm gonna end on what we're doing tomorrow.
All right. Alex says, "I've been here the whole time. I've just been hanging back for sure. And yes, it is wild to think that Inzer is in the rear mirror. I know. I mean, I think he's just so stuck in his ways. Like, you know, like when the Raw movement got big, he could, he couldn't.
Well, Inzer,
instead of kind of adapting and figuring out ways to evolve with the sport, he's got what he got big on, and that's just.
He had to downsize his company too, and I called him out on that, and he got mad at me. But
I mean, when Raw got so popular.
Yeah. So I guess tomorrow we're gonna go back to Kennelly Method 101, and we're gonna be putting bands, not the normal way of hooking them up. In fact, I got to get them out of this spare bedroom back here. My what is it? It's mini band, it's light band, average, and strong. The blue ones. So I got to get the strong ones out. Jose wants to hook them up under the bench like I did a long time ago back in some videos. So I think we're gonna do that tomorrow, and do some raw work off of a one board or something with the bands hooked up underneath the Forza in a V pattern. So what you do is you intertwine them in a knot, and then connect both ends to the very end of the bars with a clip and a 5-pound plate so it can't go in. And it's just something. It's a different way of doing it, and it's gonna look it's going to bring me back to basics, and it's going to be a trip down memory lane, and I'm looking forward to it because I used to do that with 500 pounds in the bar, and 3 of those bands hooked up, and that was over 700 pounds. But who's up here? Mariah, then we got to go. Read Mariah's, and Bench Monster's got to go. He's hungry and got a carb load, got to get ready for tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, we did pretty good for only having like 4 videos, and it's 8:14.
Thank you guys for participating in the chat. You guys
thank
definitely
you.
delivered there.
Kind of made the show.
Yeah, for real.
It's like a talk show now instead of we don't show many videos or we talk though.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
What's Mariah got to say? Then we got to roll.
Mariah says, "I will see you tomorrow, maybe with Lily. Who knows if she's going to come with." All right. We'll rest up and we'll see you tomorrow. Sounds
Who's
good.
Lily?
Thanks for joining us. I assume it's the friend that we met the first time she came in.
Distraction.
Yeah, make sure that she's on point and not a distraction. That
if you're bringing a friend, and what did I say earlier about sharing the same passion? And you're bringing a friend to the gym, and I don't think she shares the same passion of being a world champion as you do. So she could be a distraction, and we don't need that. So if she's going to be there, she needs to understand that you, Mariah, need to focus on what you're doing on the bench and your technique and your training. And that's all I'm going to say. I'll hit a woman with glasses. I don't care.
I know you will. You're classless.
Classless. I'm Ultimate Warrior. All right, we got to go. Let's come back next week with another show, and you know where to send videos. Where's that? I don't even know anymore.
Massive.
Yeah, 305 right now. I know the camera doesn't do any justice, but what have we been eating lately? A lot of pad thai chicken, and I haven't eaten a lot of red meat lately. Just doing a lot of shakes and chicken Alfredo garlic pizza, cauliflower crust, California crust. Yeah. Benchmonster@gmail.com. You want videos? You want them on the show? I say it time and time again. Send them to me. Give me a brief description so I can write it down, and we'll showcase them on the show. And if you're watching it right now, so be it. If you watch it later, you know what to do.
Absolutely.
Makes my job easier, and I enjoy putting your videos out there and screaming and shouting and jumping up and down about them.
Looking massive. Let's see those biceps. So can we get a flex on the way out? I know you're not talking about me, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I got to measure them. I got to get in the 20s. It's 21. Especially last night, I was doing a lot of slow concentric stuff. You saw me.
I did.
A lot of slow concentric stuff. And
I was there.
Did some hammers. I did some overhand. I did these units here. The brachialis one, whatever, yada, yada. I did some hammer curls. Side delt raises I did. Did some triceps, extra workout. And normally Wednesday is just a bicep workout, but I turned it into something a little different now. I'm doing more work. So just trying to come back and build that physique, build the strength, and get it all firing on all cylinders. And I don't know. I just don't need to get any bigger. 305 at the end of the night is good. I said 308. 308 is a weight class, and I just want to stay below 308, 300 actually. But
for sure,
that means I got to start cutting back calories a little bit, because if I just sit back and eat what I want, I'll be 320 in 3 days. Yeah. That's what I told you guys. That's where my body wants to go. Came out of the hospital at 250. Went in at 327. Came out 255. Now 305. Just choo. Putting weight on easy. All right, sign us out so we can go.
All right.
I'm locked in here with all my drum machine and keyboards.
All right.
Can't get out of here.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for bearing with us. I know we didn't have a ton of videos. You can help us solve that by sending in your training videos. Show us what you're doing. We love to see it. Again, thank you so much for participating. I mean, we didn't have very many videos, but you guys did a great job of participating in the chat box. So we were still able to have a pretty decent length show. So thank you for that. You guys make this show. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with us. We hope you have a wonderful night, an awesome Friday tomorrow, a great weekend, a great week next week, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.
night.
Have a good one.